أشرقت نفسي بنور من فؤادي حينما رددت يا رب العباد وانتشت روحي وصار الدمع يجري يا إلهي خذ بقلبي للرشاد.
He will not be recognized, he will not be seen until it is ready for him to be seen. He will come from Medina at a time of strife and go to Mecca. And in Mecca he will receive overnight complete revelation of everything. So he will have the knowledge of the Prophet, even though he is not a Prophet. But he will be guided overnight by Allah. He will be recognized. People will pledge allegiance to him between the black stone and the maqam of Ibrahim. At that time, his recognition will terrify some bad people from Sham, from Syria, who will send an army which will be swallowed up in the desert. When that happens, there will be an enormous army, vast army, of the people of Transoxania. Transoxania isn't on the map since the 8th century, but it's roughly Uzbekistan and some of the other stans around it. And they will take the black turban. Remember that the black turban was worn by the Prophet when he took over Mecca, and it's a sign of kingship and of purity. There will be 80 black flags, and the people will have black turbans. Now the people with black turbans was called in those days the Korakash, which is basically Afghanistan, the eastern part of Iran, a little bit of Turkmenistan. That's also where the Dajjal comes from, so it's kind of two good people and bad people. But the black flags and the turbans come from there, but this enormous army of 80 black flags, and behind each flag will be 12,000 people, will support the Mahdi. The Mahdi, who by now is recognized, will go to Jerusalem, and there will be major battles. We'll draw a veil over exactly what's going to happen, but because his people recognize him, remember, not everybody will recognize him, because so many of the so-called Muslims will be so lost that it will be as if it was the time of the Prophet where everything was fresh and new, that people will learn their religion overnight, all over again, and be alive and happy as the companions were. In a short time, maybe 5 years, 7 years, 9 years, there will be the coming of Isa Salam. The Dajjal will still exist. There will still be terrible bad people around. But Isa Salam will come at Fajr in Damascus by the minaret, the white minaret that is known. He will be dressed in, he will have one hand on an angel on each shoulder. He will be dressed in 2 robes, but one of them will be gold, and he will be anointed. You will see his sweat coming like pearls. Everyone will pledge allegiance to him, but he will ask the Mahdi to lead the prayers, and there will be total brotherhood between them. And soon after that, the Mahdi dies naturally, and Isa Salam unites all religion behind him. This will be a golden time.
وانتشت روحي وصار